Hello everyone, welcome to Rising Star. My name is Ruth. This is the much awaited heart chakra reading. Alright, so the heart chakra is known as the Anahata, and Anahata means unstruck. The colors of the heart chakra are green and in the higher vibrations pink. It is the element of air, and it has in its symbol a six-pointed star with two petals. And a six-pointed star represents combining the heavens and the earth, the energy of heaven and the energy of earth. And our heart chakra is right in the middle, so we're combining the bottom three chakras and the top three chakras within the heart space. So really, to have an open heart chakra, all of your chakras need to be in a healthy balance. All right, the mantra for the heart chakra is Yam. So Yum. And you can find on YouTube, look for like Hertz videos for the heart chakra, meditation, healing, stuff like that. And some of them will have the Yam in it and you can say it along. The vibrations, I don't know if I've explained this in the past videos, but the vibrations of those Om and Yam and all that, it helps to heal that chakra that it's associated with. Everything vibrates at a different frequency. All right, so crystals that you can use to heal your heart chakra: rose quartz, jade, green aventurine, malachite, emerald, rhodonite, amazonite, moss agate, and always clear quartz. Clear quartz is good for anything. It is the master crystal. And then hematite is really good for removing blockages and negative energy. If you use hematite long enough without clearing it, the negative energy can actually cause it to break, which I think is really interesting about hematite. All right, essential oils that can help with the heart chakra: rose, jasmine, geranium, lavender, chamomile, neroli, and ylang-ylang. Affirmations you can say: I am love, I am more than enough, I accept myself, my heart is fully open, I am worthy. And of course, you can find affirmation videos to say them along with. All right, if your heart chakra is out of balance, it can cause a fear of being alone, codependency, unworthy feelings, respiratory issues, and like chest pains, shoulder pains, back pains, lack of self-love, detachment, insecurity, unforgiving energy, not wanting to forgive, hanging on to things, and even hatred. When it's in balance, you'll feel compassion, forgiveness, self-love, feeling loved, feeling open, feelings of joy, and unconditional love. And then foods you should eat: anything green. So kale, spinach, broccoli, celery, cucumbers, zucchini, green apples, avocado. And I don't know why, but when I was writing this down, I kept hearing carrots. So maybe carrots can help your heart chakra too. I don't know. But when it comes to keeping your chakras in line, it is really important to eat lots of fresh, whole foods with different colors and drink lots of water. Like the inner and outer are always connected. So everything that we do and ingest, that all affects our spiritual health as well. All right, Spirit, show us for the collective what may be blocking their heart chakra at this time, please. We're going to pull some shamanic healing cards first. Emotional release. You need to release something here, some negative emotions. Number 37 makes 10, I guess, so 10 and 1. Ascension. 24 makes 6. Ascension. I feel like for some of you, your heart chakra could be the only chakra that is blocked at this point. And when this emotional release takes place, it's going to like put you through a spiritual upgrade. Abundance. You may be having issues with money or hanging on to money, like some sort of energy wound, not energy energy wound, but a wound with receiving or for like hanging on to money. Slow but steady is on the bottom of the deck. If you have a financial wound, that's the word I'm looking for, financial wound of some sort, you probably need to work on your root and sacral and maybe solar plexus chakras as well. So I'm in this intention group, and it's called The Power of Eight, if you've heard of that book. But we have these lines that we say, the sun. We have these lines that we say when we start an intention, and it's something along the lines of make an empathic connection with your heart, and then you take a deep breath and you imagine light spreading out from your heart to your whole body, and you say, I am love, to yourself. And then you do the same thing with the people you're in the room with, and then you extend that to friends and family, saying, we are love. And then you extend that to the entire universe, all living species in the entire universe, and say, we are love. And whenever we do that, I really feel the heart chakra opening and like spreading light out. So that could be something to look into. All right, sun, speaking of which, sun is like the spreading of the light out of the heart chakra. Fifth house, which is Leo energy. The sun is Leo energy, as is the fifth house. And then we have Scorpio. You could have Scorpio in the fifth house with your sun there. You could just have the sun in the fifth or Scorpio in the fifth, something along those lines. And then we have summer on here. Interesting. So, also some sunshine might be helpful for your heart chakra. Getting out into nature, spending time in the sun. Doing something that you enjoy. Fifth house is all about fun times and hobbies and pleasure. Maybe you need to be doing something you enjoy. All right, Spirit, show us the blockage in the heart chakra, please. The Knight of Wands. The Ace of Wands. I feel like this is about a person who's been in your life that was in and out a lot, never stuck around, had a lot of empty promises. This could have been a very physical relationship if it was like a lover. They could have been a fire sign. We have Sagittarius energy there. And it also could be that you've had a lot of people like that in your life. Like you feel like constantly people are coming and going like that. Nothing ever lasts. Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Wands, Knight of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, this kind of feels like abandonment. Like somebody would come into your life and then abandon you and then come back and then abandon you again and leave you to do things on your own. And this situation might have caused you to become extremely independent, to where you were like, I will just take care of myself and do everything for myself, and I'm never going to rely on anybody else. The Star. There could have been something in the past that you were working towards, and like that would like you would quit working on it every time this person would come back around. This could also be your own behavior, like maybe you can't stick to things or you're kind of all over the place. But to me, this feels like a person you dealt with. And it's like every time you got something good going, they would come in and tear it apart. Two of Cups. And it could have been that you allowed this to happen because you had a fear of abandonment. And it could be that, like, maybe you grew up with a parent like this and then you found yourself in romantic relationships very similar. The Knight of Cups, 3 knights. This could be 3 different relationships that were all very similar. A fire sign, an earth sign, and a water sign. And kind of feel like you've never been able to settle down somewhere because things keep changing so much. The Emperor. Yeah, this, it kind of like jaded you in a way to where you decided to be your own emperor and you really embraced masculine energy versus feminine, and almost like you couldn't trust feminine energy. The Devil. Aries and Capricorn right there. The Sun and Leo energy are very masculine energies as well. Four of Wands. Ooh, the Lovers. So healing your heart chakra will bring you this stable type of relationship you want. I feel like I'm talking to someone who's never had a stable relationship, and you've been accepting people who are far less than you, and I don't really want to use that term, but who you've been dealing with have been very immature people. Kind of like you've always had to be the strong one, you've always had to be the stable one, you've always been the one that other people have relied on. And you're probably tired of that, but also you've gotten used to it. I feel like I'm talking to a very independent person who's been wounded a lot in relationships. But what's coming in when the heart chakra is filled is the right relationship, the Lovers and the Four of Wands, something very stable here. I do feel with this Devil that there's a codependency issue here. It's hard for you to break free from energies, even though you know that they're not good for you. There's a difficulty there in letting something completely go, letting something completely die off. You could be a very hard worker, and you could be the type of person who in the workplace is the one doing everything. Like in school projects, you're the one, in group projects, you're the one who does all the work. At work, you're the one who does all the work. You're going around cleaning up after everybody else, doing everybody else's job too. I feel like you're an overdoer, whoever this reading is for. You are capable of a lot, and I feel like you've just never been able to rely on anybody. The Knight of Wands, the Ace of Wands, the High Priestess. You might be a little bit stubborn too, like maybe this has made you a little bit stubborn. Justice, and it kind of feels like no matter how hard you work, you never have what you're trying to achieve. The High Priestess and Justice. The Eight of Swords reversed. That's interesting. Yeah, it's kind of like, I feel like you know this about yourself. You know that you've been operating like this, and this is why you've been operating like this. It kind of feels to me like you're not entertaining other people now who have hurt you or who will hurt you, but also you're just not entertaining anything at all. Maybe it's turned you into kind of like an RBF type of person where you're cold, or and you're unapproachable. You keep everything hidden deep within here. You try not to show your emotions. Yeah, like you're jaded. Knight of Pentacles. You just keep like trudging along here. Oh, there's a six-pointed star on that. Yeah, I guess it's Pentacles. A couple of six-pointed stars on there. The Devil is reversed. Ooh, this is interesting. Ten of Swords. So it's like you've released yourself from codependent relationships, but you've created this toxicity in your work. So now you overwork yourself because you can't trust relationships, but you can trust yourself. So all that energy that you would give to another person, you put all of that into your work. And I feel like you're overworking yourself. You're overdoing it. And you're not getting anything back because you're putting out way too much. So it's like you're just constantly defeating yourself. Mother of Swords. Yeah, I feel like you come off very cold to people because you don't want to get hurt. It's like a defense mechanism. You might have Libra in your chart. Nine of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, Father of Pentacles. Yeah, you're just trying to build something concrete for yourself. And for you, that is money. It's like money won't fail you like people do. So you just keep trying to like get that bag. That's where like all of your focus is being put right now. You may be a boss or you might be trying to work your way up a ladder. Like you're trying to be the best at something. And you might even be trying to be the best at something to prove to everybody who's hurt you what they lost. The Four of Swords. Yeah, it's like you just keep to yourself with your RBF and you don't connect with people. And you just work hard. I think this has made it very difficult for you to connect with people, and a blocked heart chakra would make it very difficult for you to connect with people on a vulnerable level. The Star, the Three of Cups. The Daughter of Pentacles. You might have a lot of air in your chart. Two of Swords just came out reversed. Got a lot of reversals in this deck. So I feel like people want to connect with you, but you block them out. This is definitely a defense mechanism. Yeah, it's like you're unapproachable, but other people actually do want to get to know you, and they try, but you just have so many walls up that people can't connect with you here. Also, this heart chakra blockage could be preventing you from seeing what you're actually supposed to be doing, what you're actually supposed to be putting your energy into, like what you came here to do. I feel like you're not putting your energy in the best place that you could be putting it. Like if you took all this energy that you're pouring into something over here and you actually poured it into something that you love, you would reach abundance. All right, Two of Cups. It's like you keep people at a distance, the Star. the Lovers. I don't think you realize how much your life would change if you could form solid relationships with people. The Star is about humanity, the collective community, groups of people. And you have a lot to offer to a group. And like actually be part of a group, not just doing everything for the group. But there is a path here that wants you to take it. But I feel like you're not seeing it. Six of Pentacles reverse. Because there is an imbalance here. The Emperor. You really need to embrace your feminine energy, I think. And embracing feminine energy does mean being vulnerable. Everything's locked up tight inside of you. Nobody's allowed to see any of it. All right, show me the Knight of Cups. So the Knight of Cups is your feelings. You do have emotions. You don't show them. You definitely could be an Aquarius. You have emotions. You don't show them. But I think that you kind of want to. Two of Wands. You've chosen a path of financial success. Ace of Cups. The Magician. The Tower. All right, so it's like you want somebody to love you, and maybe you even have a difficult time figuring out why people don't. But it's not that people don't, it's that you think that people don't because the heart chakra is blocked here. It's kind of like you expect something to come in here, but you're not open to it. You've built all these walls in front of it. It can't get through all the obstacles you've thrown in its path, but you're like, come in. Where are you? Why aren't you here yet? But you're like totally blocking it. All right, the Emperor, the Eight of Wands, Three of Swords, the Ace of Wands. So it's like you're pouring all of your energy into one thing that you think can't hurt you. And you could pour your energy into multiple things here and your love into multiple things. But you're actually just overworking yourself and preventing yourself from being happy. Like what you're seeking right now and the success that you're looking for right now that you're trying to achieve, is that going to make you happy when it gets here? Is what you need to ask yourself. Is that truly going to make you happy? Like maybe your goal is to have $1 million in the bank. Okay, so $1 million shows up in your bank account, but you don't have anybody to share it with. Are you happy? That's what this feels like. All right, the Devil. The Knight of Swords, the King of Swords, and the Nine of Pentacles. This is your RBF energy here of I will do it myself. I'm thinking of Chicken Little actually. Chicken Little, I don't think was an RBF. She was actually pretty open to like everybody working together. But I'm sure you probably know the story of Chicken Little. But anyhow, by the end, she was like, well, fine, then I'll just eat this bread myself because I'm the only one who made it. But that's kind of where you're at. It's like maybe other people want to help you. Maybe other people want to work on the project with you. Maybe other people want to contribute. And you're like, no, I got it. It's mine. It's fine. I'll do it myself. Like I feel like that's the energy you're in. And that energy is really holding you back with this Devil energy. It's almost like you have a codependent relationship with yourself. Four of Wands is the outcome. After healing the heart chakra, this is where you can be at. Four of Wands. Nine of Cups. Wish fulfillment. You can be truly happy if you heal your heart chakra. You will find true happiness because you're creating your own reality. So when your heart chakra is open and you're happy and you're joyous and you're feeling unconditional love, that's going to carry through to everything in your life. Other people are going to feel that. You're going to be more open to other people. You're going to form solid bonds with people. King of Wands. You'll be able to take action correctly. Like you'll know which way to go. And also the King of Wands, it's Leo energy. You definitely could be an Aquarius who this is for, because Leo is your opposite sign. So this is what you need to embrace, is self-expression and joy and confidence and showing yourself to the world and not caring what anybody thinks. Just like being truly you. Five of Cups. All is not yet lost. Five of Pentacles. Knight of Wands. Six of Swords. All right, so right now you're in this energy of thinking, I'm not good enough. I don't have enough. Nobody loves me. I'll do everything myself. I can't trust anybody. I can't rely on anybody, depend on anybody. But you will be moving away from this energy into a much more peaceful place with the Six of Swords. And it's really important that you pull your energy back in certain areas. It's like your energy isn't being properly distributed. So like maybe at work you're doing way too much and you're doing half of everybody else's job. That's where energy needs to be pulled back. Other people can do their jobs. That's what they get paid to do. But then that energy that you've been pouring into other people's jobs for them to get a paycheck, you can use that energy to attract the right person, your soulmate here. Build something stable in the rest of your life. Build strong relationships with people. All right, let's look at Love Yourself card. And I will say that I used to be like this, so I totally understand that I will just do it myself energy. And then it gets to the point where you do so much for other people that they just expect that you're supposed to do that all the time. Okay. As I learn to love myself, I become powerful. That's the Leo energy. There's even a sun on there. I do not need to wait until I become perfect before I love myself. Loving myself is the quickest way to create a wonderful life. I do not need to wait until I become perfect before I love myself. Loving myself is the quickest way to create a wonderful life. I am good enough. If you want to work on your heart chakra, you should get these cards. They're called the Love Yourself deck. I don't know who the author is. I think you can probably get them at Barnes & Noble, actually. There is no need to struggle to be better. All I need to do is love myself more today than yesterday and treat myself as someone who is deeply loved. All right, that's the slow but steady energy that was on the bottom of the shamanic deck. You're not going to, Rome wasn't built in a day. It takes small steps. It takes affirmations every day, meditating to heart chakra, music, choosing to be a more open person, and, putting yourself out there a little more, or telling yourself that you love yourself, things like that. All right, guys, I hope you like the heart chakra reading. Let me know, and I hope to see you again soon. Have a good night.